Hi guys, this is the third development diary for my Unity project Siberian Struggle. I wanted to show you the progress that I made in January for the game. As you see, the game looks quite different now. I'm trying to unify the art direction of the game. So as you see, there are some low poly models of the trees which replace the generic trees that I used, the generic shapes from Unity. I've generated some models and put them through a Blender filter to unify the aesthetic. You can see, for example, here the fox on the right is like directly generated through Meshy AI. The um, program that I use, or the website that I use for generating those models. Now there is night, so we cannot see much. Let's wait for a second that we get a bit of light again. And maybe let's do some heavy snow, that we also see the map changing when there's snow. And as you see, the right model is the old one and the left one is the one that I get from Blender after the low polymerization of the model. I do this to like make the game look a bit like unified, in the meaning that the models look similar, I guess, to have like a not a chaotic version of the models running around. For example, this bunny is still the old version, and it looks like not really suitable, or not really um, it's not really a good fit for the game, I'd say. I've removed the houses. Those are just the new temporary house that is supposed to be in the aesthetic of the game. So low poly and so on. Some of the models, as you see, intestines and like fur and meat are still like old models, but like this firewood is updated. As you see, the bed is still also looking not that great, but the functionality is still there. We have some NPCs roaming around. I think that was not in the last version of the game. So we have like this fox that will sometimes hunt the bunnies. So I think the bunny's just like stuck now on the spawner. That I have to change as well. But they are still running around, and maybe the fox will hunt those, maybe? I'm not sure, probably. They are all fleeing from me right now, so but if we would speed up the time, maybe we'll see the fox hunt the bunnies. Oh, I'll have to investigate why the bunnies do that. I think they're returning to the burrow, but if they notice the fox, they should actually behave differently, I guess. Let's wait again for the day. As you see, the nights are quite dark. Oh, we have some snow already accumulated. The next thing that I changed is that we have, oh, we are folding a bit slowly. I'll have to speed up the falling speed. But we have water, so we can actually swim right now in the water. We can even dive. Normally, if we would do that, our heat would get much drained much quicker, but we have the god mode turned on right now, so that doesn't work. Yeah, but there is water, I guess, on the map right now. The days are also changed, so how they work, the sun doesn't do the 180-degree arc anymore. It makes a more natural curve, like for the Arctic sun, as you see. And also the days get longer or shorter depending on time of the year. I have to turn off the effects. I think the stepping sound is broken. So let's do a bit of faster time travel. Let's make like 100 and see how the game works. There's still like snow accumulating. I saw that it melted a bit. Now it melted again. Also the night sky is updated. So if we look at the night sky and clear the weather, we'll see stars. I hope this is visible On the video, we also have some planets, and the moon is actually also working and has phases and will shine some light on our map. So you see this is like almost full moon, 85%. So we have some light coming from the moon right now. I think this looks quite well. Quite proud of the night and day cycle right now. And you see the days are getting shorter and shorter. And actually, we were supposed to have a polar night because in December we just get a bit of sun. So third week of December, I'll have to polish that. But as you see, the sun is still a bit visible even after going below the horizon. And now the days will get longer. That will be also visible. So we have a lake here, our beautiful mountains, and so on. So this is a quick look on the updates so far. I'll be working on migrating all the models into my new art style, because as you saw, some of the models are still like old. Like you have like those things that the animals drop. I can actually show you what happens. I'm not sure if we already saw that, but if we like kill the bunny and harvest it, we don't hear anything because I muted the effects, but there would be some sounds bound to it. Then we get some fur and meat. We still can't cook that meat. I'll have to implement that as well, but at least it works like this currently. Also the throwing is a bit improved, so now you see the throw angle and you can actually try to hit something if it's not like bugged, but if like the bunny will stop, we'll try to hunt it. Yet exactly, that worked as intended. Also, like the bushes are updated and only some of them have berries, so we would have to look for a berry bush with berries. The bush itself is updated, but the berry graphics, I think we're getting very unlucky here. Because about 10% of the bushes should have berries, but oh, now we found one. Look at that. There is a berry, and we can harvest that. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is how the game currently looks. Oh, I died. Wow. Let's try again. As I said, I'll be working on expanding the systems and migrating the rest of the models to the low poly aesthetic. I think of introducing new animals like wolves or deers. And I really wish for a fishing system, and it would be, I think, great if we would like have like real fishes in the water that would swim and you could catch those. I think that would be great. So thank you very much for being with me here. If anybody made it to the end of the video, thank you very much, and see you in the next Dev Diary in February. Thank you very much. You're great. Bye.